Do you guys ever get confused on which is the correct tense to use between the simple present tense and the present continuous tense? If so, stick around because this lesson you don't want to miss. Hey guys, how's it going? Mr. Finn here today to help you out with another lesson. Now remember, before I get started, if these videos are helping you out in any way, please subscribe to the channel, press that bell for notifications, like, share, and comment. Now, let's get to our lesson. Many people who are learning English often get confused on when to use the present simple tense and the present continuous tense. Today, I want to help clarify that. Now, there are different occasions or different reasons to use either one of the tenses. So let's break it down. The simple present tense, there's three main reasons you use this. One is when you're speaking about a routine or an action that you do habitually, and a habit that you have. All right. Also, you use this tense when you're talking about a permanent or a general situation. And then finally, you're going to use this tense when you're speaking about a fact, something that is true. The present continuous tense, you're going to use this tense when you're talking about something that is happening at or around the time of speaking. And you're going to use this tense for temporary situations. All right? So let's take a look at this. First, how do you conjugate the simple present tense? It's very easy. As far as conjugation, all you do is remove the to when the verb is infinitive for I, you, we, or they. So let's look at the verb to go. I go. I go to the beach every weekend. You go. You go to the computer to watch English with Mr. Finn. We go. We go to the shopping mall every Friday night. Or they go. They go to swimming classes every weekend. So you see, for each one of those pronouns, we use go without conjugating it. And for the third person, he, she, or it, you just add the S, in this context, the ES. So he goes, she goes, it goes. And this goes for all the verbs. All the verbs. All right? Think. I think, you think, she thinks, he thinks. That's it. So, using it in the simple present tense, you got to remember we're talking about habits or routines. Now, there's a specific list of vocabulary here. If you see this list of words, these are called adverbs of frequency. We have always, generally, usually, often, sometimes, seldom, not very often, hardly ever, never. You see, when you use this here, any of these words here, you're going to be using the verb in the present simple. Now, I'm going to make another video on how to properly use these words in a sentence. Just for now, focusing on the present simple, you know when you have these words, you're going to be using the present simple. Also, if you ever use vocabulary like once a day, once a week, twice a year, 3 times a month, this is speaking about a habit or a routine. So you're going to use a simple present. Every day, if you use every day, every week, every morning, every year, you're going to be using the simple present because you're talking about routine. You get the idea? Good. Also, general or permanent facts. I live in Brazil. It's a general fact. It's not necessarily permanent. I could move in the future. But as a general fact, I live in Brazil. As a general situation, I live in Brazil. Okay? Any fact. I'm an English teacher. The earth is round. I'm a man. You got it? Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. If it rains, I get wet. You see, these are all facts. In each one of these cases, you use the present simple. Now, the present continuous is very important to remember. We use this when something is happening now or at the time or close to the time when you're speaking. And the way you conjugate it is very important, because it's very important to use the verb to be in the present continuous, because the verb to be is an auxiliary verb for the grammar. It's not the main verb. The main verb will be using the ing. So you have the verb to be, the main verb, ing. Right? So when you're going to be speaking or using this in the present, or when something's happening close to the time of speaking, you have vocabulary like right now, at the moment, now, I'm teaching now, I'm giving you this class now, you are watching English with Mr. Finn right now. You see? And that's it. Now, remember, when you're using the present continuous, you can only do this with action verbs, because we have two kinds of verbs. We have action and non-action. In non-action verbs, you don't use the ing. Non-action verbs like seem. It seems like a nice day. Or you seem nice. I can't say seeming. Same thing with know. I know English. I know Portuguese. I don't know Japanese. I don't know Hindi. I hope that you know English. You see, I can't say knowing. It has to be know. So know, seem. These are non-action verbs. You cannot use the ing. But other verbs that are action, you can. All right? So I am teaching. You are watching. We are studying. And this is how you use it. All right? Guys, these are a few pointers. I could obviously go into more detail, but I don't want it to be a long, boring video. I just want you to have an idea on when you use the simple present and the present continuous tense. All right? So, get out there, Don't worry about making mistakes. Making mistakes is part of the process of learning. What's important is trying. You gotta try. Remember, I'm Mr. Finn. I'm doing my best to make you better. Never forget to get out there and go practice your English. I'll see you in the next video. Bam!